And hello everyone, Owenazuris here. Today we are looking at another game that just came out on Steam at least. This game is called World Seed. It is described on the Steam page from the user tags as a massive multiplayer roguelike game, which captivate my attention here. According to the Steam page, it's a free-to-play demo up to a certain point, which I can respect. I wish more companies did stuff like that where they allowed you to play a game before you actually go and make a purchase of it. I always think demos are a good idea. It's a one-time purchase, also of $8.99 to play the full game, so it is listed as free to play. Some people would debate that if that's really free to play. I would say it lets you play the demo for free, so that is free to play, and I don't honestly know how far into the game we can get. We're about to find out, maybe. So World Seed, according to its Steam page, is a procedurally generated sandbox MMORPG with roguelike features. The main focus of the game is build diversity and character progression. There are 6 gods of the universe are battling for singularity, and you must fight to preserve the balance. It says any strategy is valid. There's lots of build diversity. A distance from the center. There is no traditional leveling system in World Seed. The further from the center you travel, the harder the game gets. Which kind of reminds me of older RPGs, say on like Nintendo and stuff, where you cross a bridge and then suddenly the enemies are harder. And it also says multiple times that the game isn't for everyone. Even when you log in, it says this is a niche title, which another thing I can really respect, because I think too often some people try to make a game, and if you can make something that appeals to the masses, that's great, but you shouldn't have to necessarily sacrifice your vision for a game. And I think a good example of that recently would be like Elden Ring, which is a really great game, but the creator of it, Miyazaki, didn't really sacrifice his vision of the game, and it still did well. Now, sometimes when you're making an indie title, it's not going to appeal to everyone, and you need to kind of understand that. And in understanding that, don't get disappointed when you say, hey, some people don't like your game. It just wasn't made for them. And I think too often we try to make games for everybody, and then it just ends up being this watered-down mess of a game. So anyways, I skipped the part where I created my password, so you don't get to see my password and my login name. But we are at the very beginning of the game. This window holds relevant information for what you're reviewing on screen. You can reopen this window at any time by clicking on the question mark icon. Okay, I understand that. Also, if this video ends abruptly, it is probably because, I don't know, they say the power in Texas here might not do so well. So I can have a maximum of 8 characters. Okay. No special characters and name can't. So I can't use Owenazuris. I use my female name that I use sometimes when I'm making a character in other games. Okay, so this is what we start. To proceed, you must pick a character. Move on one tile in any direction to see your choices. Okay. So these are like elves. Characters in World Seed are disposable. You'll find more characters along your journey. No, I'm not certain. So what do we have here? Kelva and... Okay, so I seem to have the exact same stuff. 20 hit points, it looks like. Good earth resistance. Who do we have here? Okay, water-based creatures. I like that. Since I picked an account name that's, or a character name, I guess it's kind of female. I don't do dwarves. And lightning. Let's go water. Oh, I actually have to go around. So it is me walking on the tiles. Yeah, sure. So at the very right of your screen, you'll find your quest log. Okay, I bet I can drag it around. Okay, I don't seem to be able to drag it around. Every hour the world changes. You keep track of this by looking at the hourglass icon. Okay. Where's the hourglass icon? Well, I don't need to worry about that right now. I'll figure it out later. Looks like we got chat. Oh, can I move any of this around? No. Further I am, the harder it gets. So this looks like, it did mention on the Steam page that stuff is denoted by Roman numerals, so I guess it helps if you understand Roman numerals. And let's see, I'll go to the square. So there's a crow here. Creatures on this tile are aggressive and attack you all at once. When stepping on a danger zone, you're locked into place and forced to fight and can't make any strategic choices. Tier to tile determines... Okay, hide guide. And I beat the crow. Okay. Cool, I won. Combat is automatic and random. Your choice world seat influences your outcome. Cool. So it seems I won. I can hide the guide. And it looks like I can gather here. I should have taken that feather. Ooh, there's a snake. I like the art style. And I won it. I don't seem to have to reduce all their hit points. Someone's saying in chat, click escape after the fight. I'll take the fang. And nothing there. So there's a 3-star. That sounds, or 3 Roman numeral. There's a snake there. 29 hit points. It's resistance, more attack than me. Let's go over here. So I kind of have a choice. I'm going to explore. So here's my character stats. Looks like click and drag to move stuff around. Art doesn't seem to change based on what you do. Can I? Let's see. Trophy. So this game right now, I've seen similar combats in older MMOs. Like there's a game called Forlorn Hope Online that used a similar system to this, where you just basically built up your character and then battles were automatic. But that game had lots of kind of diversity in. So what happens if I just go to this watchtower? I'm not seeing anything, like as far as, am I getting stuff from doing that? I don't know. Tree folk. Okay, so I am. I'm gaining gold. I can see that up here. Cool. From exploring, let's fight a crow again. And I'll fight a snake. Cool. Okay, so I can go back here and see, what does questing do? Oh, okay. Drake Band, Crush Lane, anything for... Don't really need any of these quests yet. Market. Can't afford. 6% armor. So is there a way to compare easily? Not really. So armor 5. Okay. So all these are really like armor 5. Let's go armor 5. Cloth robe. So let's go ahead and... Okay, I got enough money for this. Oh, do I have to drag? Purchase? No. Right click, okay. Gotta right click. Accept the deal. Sweet. Have my inventory there. Don't get a lot of space, but that'll be okay. Harness. Those are armor 5. These are armor 5, but they have green stats on them. 6% armor. There's an owl bear. Well, let's take it on. So he's a 2-star or 2 Roman numeral creature. I lost. Okay, I was trying to see if I died or something. It did say roguelike, but I guess that would be kind of bad if I died right offhand. Let's fight the crow. Ooh, nice. And let's get a feather here. And let's see, 2. Do I have to fight? Okay, I have to fight both snakes. I lost. So what happens when I lose? Combat fatigue. Okay, hide guide. Every hour the world changes. No seed planted. Let's fight with the snake. I should be tough enough to beat the snake. And I am. Good for me. Let's get some lumber here. Fight this crow. And hit escape. I gotta remember to hit escape. Steel Greaves. Armor 5. Yeah, I'll just sell those. I'm not much on heavy armor in games. Let's go ahead and get some free money. And get some more free money. Talk to Mother Nature and get free money. So I guess the skulls mean that the enemies are automatically going to attack you? Okay. Yeah, skull means they're automatically going to attack you. Okay. Figuring this out. Chat seems to be helpful. People... Now, before I did play, that was another thing I did not mention. I did have to accept something saying I wouldn't harass people and stuff like that. Which, that should be, like, given in the game, but it is nice that they clarify right offhand. Hey, be cool to people. Minotaur, no. Forging, no. But a lot of money there. You entered ring 2, so that means I get 8.81% more damage from nature, creature, and weapons. So what is this? A soulless crow. Defeating soulless creatures strengthens the world tree. Well, I assume I want to strengthen the world tree. Gear score. I wonder if you get... I wonder if there's skills and stuff like that in this game. I don't see like magic or... I can have another party member. I'm kind of spec'd here of critical chance and critical damage. I'm kind of making like a thief or a rogue, I guess you should say. Oh, here's the log where it tells me all the stuff. I just have to lose out on chat. Click on the crow. And it doesn't give me combat. I wish there's like something that told me all the combat stuff. And Okay, high score. Coins. Hey, I should be up here. Maybe I haven't played long enough. Nearby, this guy's only 1 hex away. Certainly don't see them. I should not have clicked on that. Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to fight all these crows. Yeah, I just instantly lost. Okay. Now here's just a 1 star. I don't know why I keep calling them stars, but, you know, it's the nomenclature I've gone with. I'm going to... Really? I lost on that, too? Take on an owlbear. Okay, I think I need to go back to... Find a friend. Okay, there's player versus player. Yeah, I need to go get some better gear. Can't interact with yourself. Okay, well, that makes sense. Waypoints, there's world trees. Can I just teleport to it? Yeah. Fast travel works. What is up here? Dismantling. Okay, I can make some, looks like iron there. Or steel. I can craft. So what happens if I put this here? Storage. Enchanting. Go back to the market here. I'll go ahead and buy this sword. I guess every hour is when the game kind of updates. A rucksack here. So how far away are we? I don't need to travel back to the crate. Okay, there we go. Oh, it does have up arrows to indicate it is more powerful. 3 to 5, 15 to 30. Yeah, we want that. Now, I do lose my shield. That's okay. And I'm betting when the hour happens that these little things will go back and no longer be like check marks here where I can't do anything with that area. Okay, so the hourglass. Got another 39 minutes. Every hour the world changes. Gotcha. And I am just, well, it wasn't quite a one-shot, but it was close, and I did not pick up any loot there. Darn it. That was a one-shot, okay. Gotta remember to hit escape. You don't have to hit escape, it will eventually go away, but if you don't hit escape here, I'm not going to hit escape this time. Let's see what happens. I mean, I'm assuming it's not because I hit escape last time. I don't think I did. Maybe I did hit escape. Okay, you have to hit escape. Oh, and I missed the two-ended axe there. Not that I usually use stuff like that, but I need to remember that I don't automatically loot. And some people in chat seem to be saying there is permadeath. Maybe you just haven't reached that point yet. So it's armor of 5. Or 5 nature resistance, okay. Come over here. Take on this guy. He hits pretty hard, but guess who hits hard? Well, he dodged that. I was going to say, guess who hits harder? It wasn't me. Let's rematch. Rematch. There we go. I beat him. I was trying to see if there's anything that talks about, like, dying or permadeath, anything like that. Yeah, I probably do need to go sell some stuff. Let's fight a golem. Those sound more stronger than those Draken things. But you never know how games are going to go and process certain characters. So you hover over some of these people's names, you'll see their party of 4. Wow, this person. But is this all? I mean, do we get skills? And I forgot to loot again. Okay, don't forget to loot. Just keep exploring. And actually, I see water over here. Now my character should be good in water. Let's fight a seahorse. We should be friends. He dodged. That seahorse is good at dodging. I wonder how far out I can get. I wonder if it's like once you hit a certain ring. Okay, so I do have to buy sap. So if, let's see, $8.99, you get 50 drops of sap. That gives you, unlocks the ability to travel between ring 2. And they do say $8.99 is how much it costs for the full game. So it looks like to travel beyond the second ring, I have to pay $9. And then they also have, you can change your account name for $25. Okay. Well, let's fight this seahorse. And I lost again. Okay, well, I did want to see how far you could get in the game. So it does let you kind of see what the overall, what you're getting into with the game. I mean, it's free to download, so I'd recommend, hey, if it looks interesting to you, if you enjoy, and like I said, it is similar to other MMOs that I played a long time ago that were all tile-based like this. So if something like that appeals to you, if you used to be a fan of some tile-based MMOs, I will say that some of the ones I played seem to have a lot more depth to as far as how you can customize the character, but we have just started with this character. Yeah, I'd recommend checking it out then, or if you want to kind of play, see what games used to be like. But if you are, and I think even the creators really kind of say this, you know, it's not a game for everyone. So if you're not really into this older turn-based, grid-based style of game, you know, save yourself time and don't bother downloading it. But if something like this does look interesting, then yeah, I'd say it's at least worth half an hour just to check it out and see if it appeals to you. Well, with that, since I've seen as far as I can get, I'll probably play this character a little more and try to level up, see if there's anything else that really happens in the game. But if the game looks interesting to you, give it a download. If the video is interesting to you, then give it a thumbs up if you want. And subscribe to the channel if you want to be updated whenever I update the channel. I think that works. Some people said that doesn't necessarily work still on YouTube, that there were some issues with it. I don't do like the whole notifications, or I don't know what all that stuff is. And I'm not a monetized channel, so if you don't subscribe, it doesn't hurt my feelings. But if you enjoy this content, feel free to drop a subscribe, and I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day.